What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel for those who have found their way here and are following along. This is week 2 update. I'm actually recording this a day early. I put my updates out, or I'm going to be trying to put my updates out on Sunday. It's actually 2 days early because I'm recording on Friday right now, but it's going to be Easter weekend. It's going to be hectic, so I'm recording on Friday. It's going to go live on Sunday. I'm going to edit tomorrow. But weekly update. I don't expect much to be happening tomorrow or Sunday. Even if it does, it isn't going to be processed until Tuesday anyway. So I'm just going to go with what has happened up to now for this week. Learned a lot this week. First of all, I've mentioned it in the other videos, but here in Canada, it's TCG player isn't open to us to sell. But on that note, I've actually been in contact with them, and they're doing kind of like a trial run in Canada. So I've got an application to fill out for them. Well, they sent me a link to an application, but the link was broken, so I'm still going back and forth with them trying to get that sorted. But hopefully I can get into a TCG account. In the meantime, I'm using a site called Card Trader, which is more of like a worldwide type of thing where TCG players kind of American focused. But Card Trader, at least from my point of view, doesn't have the same buyers. I've yet to make a sale on it, so I've been putting a lot of my focus into eBay. But sales have been going semi-steady. I'm not making any kind of phenomenal sales. Like, it's not like a daily thing, but it's keeping good. It's keeping afloat. Slow grind, getting it going. So we're just gonna walk through what's all happened this week, and probably a little blurb at the end of this. So what I've been doing is I've been using Card Uploader for uploading my Pokemon cards directly to eBay. So these are all the different batches that I've uploaded, and their total worth, how many cards, what day they were done. This one's actually, I've stagnated the uploads because I'm starting to run low on my bulk. So this is going to upload 3 to 4 cards a day for the next week or so while I try and source some new collections and some new bulk. Then some other things. This Psyduck actually already sold. That's one of my sales this week. So Card Uploader, I actually use a different site for bulk uploading onto Card Trader, but it's down right now, so we'll go through that next week for an update. Card Trader's down right now, sorry, not the site I use to sort. They're doing maintenance or something. So eBay, this is Hollow's eBay, mostly Pokemon cards. There is some other ones. My big ticket right now is this You'll Frighten Me alt art from One Piece for $250. Not the biggest card I've sold, that could still held by the Charizard that got me started in this, but this is just half the value of the Charizard card. And yeah, so this is just some of my listings here. I've set a floor price at $1.99. A lot of these cards are worth right around there. Some are worth lower, but for eBay, it's $1.99. I don't expect to sell most of them, but at least listing them kind of keeps me in the algorithm for eBay and gets me impressions. As you can see here. So like my listing impressions, 72,000, pretty low click-through rate, kind of low page views, but it's a grind, it's a slow progress. So the more I list, the more impressions, the more people come over. You guys probably know how this works. it is what it is. So I haven't made, like I said, many sales. I made 6 sales so far. This is the sale. This is what I netted after deductions, fees, then some stuff that I bought. That was a small collection. That was some bulk stuff. That was a couple booster packs, I think, that I just listed here. I do plan on getting into like a kind of shorts of like just ripping packs, maybe daily or something. I'm still working on that. And supplies, it's just shipping supplies and stuff. So total expenses so far, which is the inventory and supplies, was $350. I've made a total of $400, so my profit is $50. Not big money, but I mean, when you're dealing with cardboard, there's something to be said there. So as long as this stays in the black, I'm happy. My eBay sales. So this is, like I said, this just sold yesterday, last night. I got it already packed and ready to go here. It's going to Singapore, so I'm going to send that out and just hope for the best. Then everything else has been shipped off already. The only one that's giving me trouble is this unknown. It was in transit on the 29th and it's not gotten an update yet, even though things going to a similar area have, for example, I think this one or this one of them, have already been there. I mean, I shipped this one out on the 29th, and it's already been delivered. So I don't know what's going on with this one, because I'm holding on hope that it actually makes it to its destination. Yeah, so that's been the week as it is. And as I was selling this, I've actually sold that top card that I mentioned earlier for $250. Just sold as I was in the process of recording this, so just goes to show how simple and easy some of this stuff is. So that's going to get processed up tonight and sent out along with that other card to Singapore tomorrow. So yeah, that's been this week. Recap. Next week we will see what happens and keep on going. Alright, thanks for tuning in.